inside a room full of blue. Chances are that every rumor is true. I speak slowly, cause in this town it seems like every creep know me. I should drop a mixtape and market strictly beats only. Y'all should know be eavesdropping, so I'm lighting the wood slow. Old school heat, it's like igniting a wood stove. Amalgam thinking like a wishing well jeweler. Mini me's jocking, man, y'all kids some sell juniors. Flipping cards, trying not to trigger trap hoes. Y'all trying to wrap this up, you're gonna need a bigger lasso. Chilling out with Rand, best believe we kicking fat flows. If you ain't trying to crush it, why the hell you spitting raps for, huh? I push it back, putty tat, the cat is so sick. Y'all run the zigzags like it's freaking Madden 06. Slow your roll, AI to the wayside. Big wallet chasing Spider House by the Bayside. That's Majora's Mask, let the moon fall slow. Y'all be spitting boring raps, let your crew all know. I put it down. Yo, what up, Rand? I put it down. I put it down. I put it down.
Yeah. I was working on my masterpiece. Before I pass, at least to y'all, I wanna be known as one of rap's elites. I've been gathering and grabbing beats and booking tours, cause you know even a starving artist has to eat. The smart ones always outlast the hard ones. Been a marksman like I was kin to the Marstons. I'd rather kick a rhyme than hit the quine. They say I spit the vine and it's always in the nick of time. They know it's the truth, the flow is aloof. Music up, shoot 'em up, Clive O in the booth. Cats across you and keep a handshake firm still. That's the type of stuff that make a nice guy turn heel. Another chapter, coming hard as a second rapture. Chess master, verbally we dead rappers. Life is hard, that's why I'm rapping is hard. Trying to make it worth the scratching and scars. More than just spectacular bars, we keep the passion as large. Feeling invincible, like Mario grabbing a star, yeah. Kill them softly, similar to assassins. Seen a lot of cats sell they soul to try to cash in. Flowing decent, but lacking the passion. Heavy on mechanics, but they pass on the action. Man, this makes something that excites me. I don't grab a mic piece thinking about a hype beast. I'll be on that Spike Lee, trying to do the right thing. As dark as I am, how could you ever take me lightly? Put it down. I put it down. Yeah, we put it down. Kill Bill, we put it down. MAGA.
I put it down like my inventory fall. Like my dog won't get no better. Like a mic after a rapper's career has hit a low. Yeah, my sons and best remember that I'm kicking the cosmos, spitting with my eyes closed. Listening to y'all feels like listening to Maz grow. Spliff kick like a Bronco, lift me up like tonsils. Don't be hostile while you kiss stick into Hanzo. Catch a zooted out in Tokyo. And the blunt got the wood up like Pinocchio. I put it down like something useful on the post-it notes. So-and-so sleeping on my music like they comatose. Wake up sleepyhead, it's time to get on up. You keep claiming you this shit, but that's a dysentery bluff. In summation, bro, you lyrically suck. Treat your music like an item that I don't need, pick it up. And put it down, put it down. Put it down, put it down. I put it down, I put it down. I put it down, I put it down.
I stepped inside a room full of blue. Chances are
All right, hello, everybody. Welcome. Sunday. Why is my mouth sensitivity so low? I'm not gonna fuck around with the settings now. Let me unmute my Discord so if anyone pops in, I can talk to them. How is everyone doing today? I'm just doing more, just gonna be doing more animating on this, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detail these braids more. Then once I do that, I'm gonna go on to actually kind of setting in the bases and the colors for this, because I think instead of like lining it and outlining it like you normally would, I'm just gonna use color. And I might actually shrink this down a bunch to a smaller scale and like pixel art it or something, but I'm not sure yet. So let me get a nice brush here, a nice pencil brush here, and I could have definitely named these hair bits better. I'm gonna turn off everything that's over. Oh, I know what those were. I'm gonna turn off everything that's not the hair. Just start working on that. You know what would probably be better? Leave all these on, right? But and then there's that one, and then there's this one. Isolate layer. There we go, magic. I actually gotta start off erasing these because I saw how these looked in motion, and well, I could show you. Because if you see the part where the hair's, this part here, which is supposed to attach to the head, because of the way I drew that, it got drawn like slightly differently on each frame, so like it looks like the base of the hair is like moving around a bunch, which it shouldn't be. It should only be these strands here that are actually moving around. I'm just gonna erase these and just let the base of the sketch be the base of the sketch. You know what? Hasn't even occurred to me, but let me take this. Where is it? That. Lord, here, this. Yeah, you know what? I'll mess with it later. See, I'm gonna start off erasing these bits here. And just kind of let them be what they are. And then oh, let go of it. Damn it. There we go. So let's start making these actually look like braids. Which I'm gonna unisolate active layer. Here, let's put these in a group. We're gonna call that group braids. Let's call it right braid. Here we go. Oh, see you later, Robbie. Thank you for dropping in. Jogo Fieldho 2023 subscriber, grade alphabet lore. What? Grade alphabet lore. See you later, Robbie. Thank you for dropping in. Alright, so... let's see this in action as is. Oh. All this braids, and then we're gonna isolate active group. Lower this one's opacity. And this will be where we're really actually starting to draw them like braids. And that's gonna be a bit of the hard part. Because drawing braids is actually very difficult. If I start off with this here, I almost got to think about it in like the same way. I think it kind of reminds me of like drawing those like funny S's that you would draw in school. It's kind of like that, the way they interweave with each other. Let's see. But I got this kind of wrong, so this shouldn't actually go over.
Change. I just want to get back to the finer things. Slow down, take my own advice. I burned a lot of bridges, at least I could own it, right? I'm from the ADB, a kid with ADD, relishing my flaws. That would make me me, and I don't want to have to change for you. Life lessons, girl, you kicked the thing or two, so let us slow jam. Cut the frames in the program, take it down a notch, hit the lights, this is us. And I ain't trying to kick game at you. I stayed for the high, but I came for you, so let us slow jam. Cut the frames in the program, FPS 10, what's the SPF then? I got burned, I grown colder when we used to blow doja.
Hey, Golden, welcome in, how you doing?
Sub-Zero, my puns are bad. I'm no hero, have fun with that. Just as sure as the beat skips on CDs, cracks through the surface.
You know, I don't know if I'm never sure how to actually draw these things. If I were to... Yeah, let me take... I wonder if I can draw over this. Probably not. If I were to draw over this... I can't draw over it. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy it and paste it into its own layer. Oh, I've happened. Okay. Copy. Edit. Paste. There we go. If I were to draw over these, what kind of shape am I getting out of this?
I just don't know what to say, cause either way you're gonna hate me. Set a course for outer space, bring my rocket ship to save me. I've been trying to save face, till my demons turn and face me. I swear to God I'll run in place, all I ask is
Here, I think I can kind of boil it down to like these onion shapes here. And by continuously stacking these onion shapes, that's what really makes, that's what I can really use to make like this braid look. So let me try it.
Top ramen on the bar, still in charge. I got bounties on the board, outlaws in the stars. She keep texting me and stressing me. I need to land in terraform. Making spaces out of spaces, irony in rarest form. Dump the tracker on the moon and disconnect. Plot of courses off the course where there's no room to intersect. I got my visor on, face to face with the corona. I ignite the storm. By the time you hear the echoes, you should let go.
Actually, they're kind of like heart shapes. Why don't I make it a bunch of heart shapes? A whole bunch of heart shapes. Since that would go in line with kind of the theme of this. This. I think. Yeah, more like that. See. Put like a dark color here, just so I can see it better.
I'm searching for a universe where we can be something more than friends. But I don't know you like you know me. for your hand, your hand, your hand. I'm terrified, you know my name, and I never pick up when you call me, call me, call me, call me, baby. Still dreaming at night of all those rings. And every day you call me just to hear me say hello, 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 hello. And I ain't picking up enough that you already know, you know. So please just let me go. Busy signal beat through my mistakes. Downtown hold you through your milestones. Service disconnected, didn't get the message.
Let me sit up there.
Star 6-7 if you feel it.
Coming home from work. What's going on stream today? Just more animating. I'm doing more of I'm doing more of this. I'm just detailing it a bit more. Hey, Hex, welcome in. How you doing today, Hex? Let's tell me. Okay, I was scared there that I've been drawing on like that gray layer that I'm just kind of using to help. Whoa. So I can group. There we go.
Black point, even dreams, reflection twisted, I'm ghosted. I rock the boat, that you rock the boat, but I bet you.
So yeah, it's gonna be a real simple stream today. Not like the shit show I did yesterday. Sleepy, but I got your stream on here as I lurk. Nice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Lurking on Lakin. Let's see. This in there, and then.
Okay, 40 minutes, babe. I gotta connect acid batteries.
What shape?
Okay, stand by. That's one.
I should have made these a lot more consistent.
That's one. Two. Boy, that sure is weird music. No. It's a whistling, you know, like an outer space type thing.
This part, quite frankly, is probably going to take a while. I might start doing more of these off stream. I haven't really been touching on this off stream because I've been working on some other stuff, but like there's a lot of parts like this that just aren't as interesting to watch, but they go a lot into you know, really detailing what the whole thing looks like. So it's not just a bunch of circles like flying around, it's her braided hair, you know? But it's well worth it. See, here it's going to start to turn a bit. Getting more to
in the gaudiest ways. It's like showing my hand is the ancientest sand. So I'm faking the grin while I'm walking in place. I think sometimes my mind is an object in space, and my tractor beam ain't the fastest thing around. Scaffolding turned to ash to bring me down. Fuck it, guess I ain't in love with these what ifs. Sometimes I feel like I'm finite. Sometimes I feel like I live in your side eyes. And sometimes I feel like if I die, you find you a mask with a smile and just hide behind dry eyes. Just like me, just another chant like me. Please don't end up like me. I'm such a bore. I feel my soul on the floor, melancholy to the core. Open up more's what they tell me, but that's what they tell me until I'm becoming a chore. What is the problem? I got so lost in my cauldron. I'm stewing to death in the fog, and I'm just trying to breathe. Hey, I'm just trying to breathe.
You're such a surprisingly intolerant person, dude. That's the point, really. You're gonna get cancer one of these days with that attitude.
Oh, I'm gonna get
And
cancer.
you know I happen to have poor blood
nerve, you
circulation,
know
so
that?
keeping my hands in my ass is one of the only ways in which I can keep them warm, damn it.
Hey guys, I think it might work.
Wait.
No way.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Right.
Hmm.
Try plugging it in.
All right, might as well. Hey, yo. Hey, what up? Rav out here still looking for his snare and shit.
I think I found it.
I think Square found the snare and shit. Intros are easy.
Diamond mud, me and Rav on the trail, let make a diamond's touch. He the RKO on the diamond cut. Find your crutch and get suplex. Fuck around, I turn him into Ouble. Who next? Goldberg running. I ain't trying to end up in the vulture stomach, bitch. I feel like I'm Armor King when I'm blunted. I'm Lord Infamous, so I run it. Stone like pumice, solid as snakes. I'm thinking I'm good, I promise I'm great. How many ways can I possibly say? You all in my face, you get tossed in your place. I think I'm Mace, I think I'm Puffy right after the case. I think I'm losing my passion to chase. I think I'm losing my mind, right at the line and I'm tapping the brakes. Used to run from my problems, now they sitting attached to my waist. They told me those years I spent rapping when nothing but sad. I imagine the actual waste. Now I'm in Texas, now my friends are the bestest. Now I be rapping with legends, ayy. I give a fuck what your records say. I own myself today, it's fuck 'em.
Sorry the stream's so quiet. It's just not the most exciting stuff going on, you know? And it might be fun to someone to see the process. I start trying to do it.
Don't reveal concern, that's some ain't shit. I got a meal I earned, I guess I'm making this. Sometimes I just need a break from this. Sometimes there's nothing I can take from this. So I'm all in, all in. I don't need to find my calling. I'm just by the time I'm stalling. Till I'm in the light, I saw it. I'm so tired, these words don't need to make sense. I don't think things
It is, it's gotta be like...
I don't see hate spread, I still hear. Film stay loud, never will hear, yeah.
And then doesn't matter like that, and then this looks like this.
This that big dick flow with deep performance. Fucking applause, I don't seek endorsements. Rather be supportive, what I deem important. Rather be recording, rather seek reward and experiences. Rather be something more than I am. Where I'm not calling on land, but my worth in my hands. To fill holes deep in the dirt from concerns I can't stand when I talk about this shit. When I talk about a life 40 times this year. Why do I walk the line all the time with ain't shit? Yeah, I'm supposed to be S tier. Close and you still fear falling apart. Crawl in the dark is all I ever do. I've grown bored of this art. Surely I'm smart, and maybe my brain falling short of my heart. The shore isn't far. Yeah, your assessment don't affect my value. They will let you keep your worst to pull the bestest out you. But they only ever press cause the less without you. Let the pressure vacuum, don't accept the shackles now.
Show 'em what you got now. Show 'em you won't bow down.
To them, they're my weakest days. My frequencies go louder. Right.
Like that one. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know if I like the way these braids are turning out. Kind of going, kind of getting misaligned, and I'm worried about further down the road that getting fucked up.
I can't put fucking reactions or bits or whatever fucking things Twitch allows you to do in your stream.
Yeah, I don't got any of that stuff. I never set any of that up.
Set up your fucking your happy horse shit so I can appreciate this shit in style. I want to fucking do the thing where I give the points in, you know, the bingy points.
The bingy points.
Put the bingy points in.
The bingies.
The bingies. I want the fucking.
He wants to put more bingies in your life.
Hold on. I want to spend bingies to make the funny noise.
Bingies.
I want the funny noise, Lakey. I want the fucking funny noise.
Hex, I don't know why I got you. Why I had you invisible there. Uh-oh.
Hello, I'm invisible.
I want the bingy points.
That's just where you're going.
Put my bird between my breast.
That's right.
That's where he needs to be.
I don't know if I'm going that far on this stream.
All right, just relax. Just don't keep this PG-13. You fuck.
I'm not the one who's suggesting putting you into someone's breasts.
Yeah, you just said it. It's out of your mouth. You're the host. It's your fault. Call Susan Wachowski or whatever the fuck
like
her name is.
You know, I thought perhaps, you know, using him as a censor bar would be sensible.
There you go. Censor bar. Censor bird.
Censor bird.
Censor.
The Senzu bean bird.
How come I can't click the fucking thingy and make the fucking sound effect?
Part of it is because he has to set that up, and
I like this.
There you go.
Now he's nice and comfortable.
Here, watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Hold on.
Zigzag. What do you do?
I gotta figure this out. Hold on.
There you go. Now it's YouTube safe.
Now. Yeah, I never set up any of the
there
bits.
We go.
I don't really
Yeah, I want the bits and bots. Give me all the fucking
bits and boobles.
Yeah, I don't really focus on Twitch. Like Twitch is just kind of there.
Don't speak of it that way. You're on the motherfucker. You need to be polite to the Susans.
Susan doesn't run Twitch.
I don't fucking know. I don't know these fucking people.
These people.
You're the one.
Look,
you're
you run the motherfucker. Look, you people run the motherfucker. Okay.
Oh,
I don't want to.
What do you mean, you people?
You heard what I said.
The Lakos.
I heard a rumor that you died the other day. I don't know what happened. You got better?
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was.
I heard you had a heart attack.
No, that was fellow streamer and artist Cake and DeSoda.
Is that right?
Yeah, he had a heart attack on stream and died.
Lake and DeSouza. Lakin, are you a deli streamer?
And
do you happen to have?
It wasn't the other day. It was yesterday. This just happened. This is still a sore spot.
Yeah, that's the other day. You're back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean 2 minutes ago.
Do you happen to have a way to kind of see that sort of thing, maybe in the future? The last moments.
Last moments.
Soda.
Should I just have a GIF of Cake and DeSoda dying on stream?
Where's the you know what? Now I see on the animes, like you have the portrait of Kaken in black and white, surrounded by like black ribbons and flowers, like a little
Yeah.
shrine. Put that in the corner.
Yeah.
I should do
Yeah, I think
that.
that's a good idea.
I should do
Can we
that.
go to like a Shinto fucking anime shrine and you clap the hand
Crap,
and out of respect?
crap my hands. Please don't crap Rabri, okay, baby?
Don't crap. No crapping.
No crapping.
But seriously, Lakin, seriously.
But seriously,
Yeah, look at this skin to figure out what the fuck is going on.
What are you looking at? Why are you looking at that beautiful white woman's weird hair?
Braided hair is so fucking weird.
Oh, it's not hair, it's a fucking scheme.
all hairs are schemes, like
Yeah, it's
birds.
a scheme.
See, I'm trying to break it down to like a basic shape, but I'm just not stacking it right.
You're doing it wrong, Lakin. You gotta fucking do it the right way.
Lakey and cakey.
Lakey and
Oh
Cakey.
well, Dove, since you're the genius artist here, why don't you show me the right way?
I will. Alright, so you have your pen, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. You need to make your holophone go in the outer, and then when you draw the connectorongo line, you have to put it on the leftmus. Okay.
I see. It's
Now,
the,
then
it's
you'll
the
loop the
leftness.
longer in the wingo, and you do it multiple times, but you need to make your fading lines go under and over.
But those fading lines, they have to linger longer.
Are you fucking correcting me?
Yes, they have to linger longer.
Don't you fucking correct me. What is
I
this
did.
shit?
I
I'm
just
world famous artist Lake and Dakota Crooks.
The crux.
Yeah.
Maybe cool it on naming things.
I'm a crook. Now, I do have a suggestion.
And what would that be?
Oh, there it goes.
If Kaken died on stream,
Yes.
Allegedly.
did he get isekai'd into Laken?
No.
Where did he get isekai'd?
Guess I'll have to write up a whole comic about that, won't I?
Can we have that happen? Can we
Yeah,
do that?
Sure, I can do that.
Maybe it might appear sometime in the future on your Patreon.
But before we
Perhaps.
do that, let's change all this garbage music because this shit's awful.
Shut the fuck up. Like you have taste in music.
I have better taste than you.
Oh, you sure think you do?
I sure do. Well, when I say I do, it means it. When you say you do, it doesn't.
It means it. It means it. It does.
That's right. Like, I'm not saying these things. This comes from on high, all right? I just get the word from above.
Council of Uncles?
That's right. The Neo-Sanhedrin.
Mm.
Anyway, I don't got bits or any of that stuff set up. I think you even need like a PayPal to do
Boring.
that.
Boring.
And
Make a fake PayPal.
you can't make a fake PayPal.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
called- Actually, you can look it up if you Google it. It's called PayPig.
That's what Kaken used.
Anyway, I don't use PayPal, so that kind of
We can make it happen.
that kind of creates issues for me.
You don't like Jack Dorsey?
Who the fuck is Jack Dorsey?
Former owner of Twitter, owns Squarespace,
I guess.
owner of Venlo, owner of Pay.
Well, no,
PayPay.
And owner of a Lonely Heart.
Elon Musk is actually the one who made PayPal.
Elon Musk.
Well,
I don't know if he has anything to do with it anymore. I just know that he made it.
Elon
Alien
Musk
Crux.
has a lip.
But I don't like PayPal. It can be very weird and arbitrary, and it will steal your money if they feel like it.
Right. Well,
Well-
that's why you don't put your money in there. You just use it as a root. It's as a schleeb.
Mem,
Yeah.
as you may say.
Hold on. Let me
The shape's kind of.
put a little spray bandage on my wound.
Don't be hurting yourself.
No, I'm not hurting myself. I just have to put a little spray bandage on. That smell. Oh, it's so good.
Artificial skin grafting.
Johnny Graft.
My name's Johnny Graft, and I'm here to keep you together.
All right. So what are you drawing, Lucas?
Oh, I'm doing an animation. Actually, let
Oh.
me, since you guys
Yeah.
are in the Discord, let me stream this directly to you.
Yeah, please, please. Where am I looking?
Here we go. We're looking at this.
Hold on. Now the viewers out
more.
there are not going to be able to see all this.
No, they can. That's what I'm streaming.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
just
okay.
you're getting a more direct, immediate view of it.
Yeah, but we're not having a little delay in what you're doing.
Right, right. So you don't have to like wait for YouTube or Twitch to update to see it.
All right.
Yeah.
So viewers, I am looking at the most beautiful hollow roll I've ever seen. Again, this is fantastic. What the fuck is that?
It's what? That's what I'm
What
drawing.
is that? What are you drawing? Who is that?
Have you not watched any of my previous streams for like the past how many months now?
Every so often I do, but I don't know what the fuck this is. Is this one of these like Lakin Final Fantasy stories or whatever the fuck?
This is a character. This is the original over here. This is the original picture I drew. And then Golden, who's actually in the chat, did some fan art that I really
Shout
liked.
Shout out to Gold.
Golden.
Of this character over here. And so I decided, because people liked her so much, I was going to do a little animation of her, because I like her design too.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Cool. I like it.
Which, if you actually want to see it, I'm doing a more complicated part now, which is I'm detailing these hair braids. And
I make those hair loopies.
up the opacity on this.
Is there like a guide on how to do hair loogies?
There probably is, and it's probably a better version of what I'm attempting to do here.
You should look at a guide and you should do it like on stream and make it like a performance thing.
So here's the looping animation as is.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that fucking... Holy shit. All right, Lakin, I got an idea. I want you to make me a video game.
Now, at this moment, make the video game.
Dove, no more work. I've got so much to do.
Don't drop all this bullshit. Listen, we're going to make a lot of money.
So you think?
I know.
Well, what's this video game idea?
Huh?
Okay, so you don't want to make a video
All right.
game.
No, hold on. Okay. I got an idea. All right. So you're a hero
Okay.
in the future.
Are you going on a quest?
Yes.
Are you going on a hero quest?
Yes. You are trying to stop a bad guy who is adept in technology, and you are a blue-colored protagonist who is setting free the people that this technologically advanced antagonist has harassed.
Now, Dove, I'm going to stop you right there. This is sounding a lot like Sonic.
You would be incorrect, because this is the story of Mega Man.
You know, I guess I never thought about how similarly you could describe the plot of Sonic and Mega Man.
Exactly, and both come from Capcom. Wait, no, one comes from Sega.
I mean, Mega Man, Sonic, both blue, both can go fast. Both like chili dogs. Allegedly.
So there already is a Sonichu. How do we put Mega Man into this equation? Like, get right on that.
This just isn't turning out right. Like, I can get the shape right on, like, the first two, and then once I get past that...
I'm telling you, you got to get a guide to make braids or something. But, you know, braidsy wadesies.
Crazy weedsies.
No, maybe...
You got to get your eggs.
You know what? I'm going to start off by marking the beginnings and ends of each one. I think that'll give me a better idea of what the hell I'm doing.
Are you recording this for the project?
For what project?
For Patreon. Patreon.
I mean, it's my stream that's just going up on YouTube. I'm not posting every stream on Patreon.
No, you don't have to put the stream on Bitbit, but you put like bits of the project on Bitbit.
I don't know what you mean.
What you're doing is you gotta show folks the transformation of how you're taking the ether and molding it into joy.
What?
You sell the sizzle, not the steak.
And you gotta push the Whopper button.
Push the Whopper button. Okay, I understand now.
You know that Alex Mack spent $4,000 on a cryogenic chamber
Who the hell is that?
and $100,000 on guns?
What?
Alex Mack.
Dub, why do I need to know this for my stream?
Really important.
It's topical. It's part of the character you're drawing. It's their backstory.
No, I got like a whole thing with this character. I actually got like a series of these kind of shadow people, and I want to put them in a game one day.
I'm telling you, like I'm helping you develop that story. This is like the secret world of Alex Mack.
Do they have a name?
This character?
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Only really a title, which is just the Witch of Love.
I'm gonna call her Stephanie.
I like it. Stephanie Love.
Stephanie, the Witch of Love.
I don't know
that's
what name I would give her. Maybe something like Roman or Greek.
Yeah, Stephanie.
So Roman of Love? Why would you name her Roman?
Yeah, name her Roman Reigns.
Let's call her Alex Mack and talk about how she bought a cryogenic chamber for $4,000 and $100,000 on firearms. The secret world of Alex Mack.
You're like obsessed with this guy, huh?
Oh no, Alex Mack is a woman. Don't misgender her.
Oh, you're obsessed with her, huh?
A little bit. She turned herself into water.
It's a good thing too, because my baby's so thirsty.
I am.
Why do you don't you say some absurd shit, but you say the most absurd shit when you come onto my stream stuff.
Bottle it all up. I gotta save it. Save all that goodness just for you.
What's up? You don't. Is it like an insecurity thing? You don't have to win over my audience.
It's not an insecurity thing.
I mean,
it's an out security thing.
Well,
I take my security and I put it out.
Are you so insecure that you feel the need to say this random shit?
Oh, you're misgendering my security. It's out security. It's
I see.
out. Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about Alex Mack.
Who the fuck is Alex Mack?
The secret world of Alex Mack.
An old Nickelodeon television show. Back when you were still an oyster.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, my character here, my little guy, is a cephalopod, so he was never an oyster.
You know what? I'm gonna create your lore from now on. So I was shucking shells one day back in the late 90s.
No, you're not. You're
And
not.
I found one.
Get your fingers out of my pie.
But 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie.
Get your dumb bird feet out of my pie.
Just dancing around, flapping his wings.
Steal the pie pan, fly away.
It's shiny.
Anyway, what was I saying? Right, shucking oysters, and that's where I found you. Do you remember that, Lakin?
No.
I do.
I remember, so you don't have to.
Oh, well, I'm the nostalgia critic.
Is he the one with hairhead?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's the one with hat head.
No, he didn't have hat head. There was no hat head.
No, yeah,
was-
he
there was-
was one of his most defining features was his hat head.
No, there was fat guy, there was hair head, and then there was mustache face. And then there was the nostalgia critic.
You forgot Hot Dog Lady.
The fuck is that?
You don't remember Hot Dog Lady with forehead?
No.
Oh, I guess you weren't there. You were sleeping.
remember.
You were asleep on the true lore, I guess. I was there for it.
I don't know.
I'll show you a picture of her sometime.
All I remember was the balls on the dick.
Oh, you mean Lindsay Ellis?
Oh yeah.
Hot dog lady
Hot Dog Lady with forehead.
with the forehead. Yeah, that's right.
Forehead. Yeah, see, you got it.
And the
Laking understands it.
And the braids.
The braids.
Wait, you should get a picture of her to draw your braid.
I'd rather have no interaction with her whatsoever.
Lake and braid.
She seems like a really insufferable woman.
Oh, not Lakin.
Alright, look around.
Lakin Rodimus Prime.
Laking Humongous Prime.
That's right. I'm humongous.
Lakin fighting Mr. Chu, owner of TikTok. Lakin, what are your thoughts on the TikTok?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with any of this.
You don't do your TikTokies?
I don't care about TikTok.
What about your
Generation.
Instagrammies?
I really don't care about most social media. I don't.
Where's your conviction?
Conviction about what?
Pokemon.
Are you just saying nonsense?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. That clears that up.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a bird. I have to talk about something.
You're a bird. You have standards.
I got standards.
There we go. This makes this all a lot clearer for me.
I'm a bird.
Let's see this around. Like these. Right. That should be like. That's what I obviously can do.
Then, what do you guys think?
No, that's not right. It has to like extend off of this. So this has to go here. No. Ah, it's driving me crazy. Next, did you see the that new thing that Toby Fox put out?
Yeah, showed it to me yesterday.
What'd you
Looks pretty
think?
good.
It's awful.
It's like a little anime.
It's just
Mine-
awful.
Reminds me of Angel's Egg.
He's
Yeah,
just
kinda.
he's clout chasing again.
What?
My bird's just like saying stuff.
Toby Fox. It's clout chasing.
Toby Clout Chaser Fox.
to Jeffrey Tubins.
Jeffrey Loeb.
Michelob Ultra. Larry Loeb and the Toby Fox crew.
Lackey Lob.
It must be really nice to be you, Dove, because you could just entertain yourself all day.
Listen. It's great. If I could just share the television with everybody, and I'd love to. See, you don't know about TV, Lakin. You don't know. You've never watched a television in your life.
How are you talking about?
Not a real one. Well, that's an interesting design.
I'm not really trying it. I'm trying to figure out how this pattern works. It's almost kind of an accident.
I'm telling you, you gotta look at what the professional. Yawning on air. I'm sorry.
Sleeping?
Not me.
On air?
Alright, my wolf, take me to bed.
Alright, I'm stealing them away.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Good night, Lincoln.
Night, Lakin.
Good night, guys.
Good night, TV Land.
You'll
Enjoy
figure
your
this
night.
out. Oh, eat.
And there they go. That was my friends. How the fuck did I do this? Maybe if I start from the bottom and work my way up. So like... Let's look at this shape here. They got the big onion shape. That kind of goes here. Well, the next big onion shape's gonna really go there. So that goes there. And so it's gonna kind of curl around back on itself to connect, I think. Something like that. So you end up with, has to emanate off of this. There we go, something like that. Well, why don't I do... What I should do is I should do just a whole bunch of these shapes, just the whole way through. Right, because that's kind of the twist there. That's sort of the long one that kind of comes around and twists like that. So this goes like this.
A million little suns hang inches overhead. A crowded hall cuts trenches to the left. Foreign tongue in my vernacular slack. I should have studied. I just sketched all my dreams while I sat in the back. Short skirts with the modest appeal. The barrier's there, but the honesty's real. Aversion. We don't look in the eye much. It's sci-fi and alien to us. Getting faded in the cut. It's Mr. Hey, can I just get a fucking break between the awkward spells? She just as rather take a walk in hell. I'm thinking self-image and shit. I need glasses. If she can, why can't I see past it? Fingertips brushed together, free fall. I wish that I could function better. Gravity's gone, it's no coming back. And I just want the fucking summer back. I met this girl when I was out. She was so reserved with the brightest smile. Her hair was dark and her eyes were brown. I fell in love in Chinatown. A trillion little stars dust a blanket above us. How small are we while the cosmos breathes? my scale changed. Nothing mattered but the actions of this female's frame. I say, arcade screens in the backdrop, and she pulled me by the hand, take me to the back block. Shouts out to Mincoy, gotta give a mad props. Green tea by the lake, drink it to the last drop. Where the hell does the time go? The rhyme slow, but a blind mind go. A pie woe.
Alright, I think I'm starting to get this.
Wabi sabi sitting crooked is pretty, I'm type giddy. If I give her a kiss, she'll remember me. Stuck inside a memory, my idiosyncrasies. And Shorty was the finest round. I met her down in Chinatown.
I met this girl when I was out. She was so reserved with the brightest smile. Her hair was dark and her eyes were brown. I fell in love in Chinatown.
Then if I come back around, to here. So actually, I can actually have it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I kind of see. I only really did half the braid when I was doing this shape like that. I have to complete the other half. This shape. Then I gotta like, yeah, like this. There we go, I'm getting it. And in there. And kind of erase this here and let this go out like this. Even more so. Yep. Like this. There we go. It's all coming together now.
Growing up with no brothers, I had
It's starting to fall apart here.
was different from one another, like Mac and Windows. I sat pen and pad, my frame lacked the windows. My feet had New Balance, but I dressed black with Timbos. People said he's acting out, but honestly I wasn't. I just found my own style and like dropping beats and cussing. But cousin, I done brought the worst out in people. To me, my headphones were like a burst out the needle H bombing. But I just like to nerd out with people over good tunes, good brews. So tell me what's the good news? It's young K.I. Mr. Tell the truth a lot. Even if it's stupid, watch the mind shake, maneuver blocks. I'm the driving spirit moving through a moving ox. Push without opinions on my mind. I was new to thoughts different from mine, I find. But listening was my design. I minored in chameleonship, no school of hard knocks. Never change for somebody, remain true to pains too.
Just falls apart here.
Someone that ain't you. And that's just some advice, like looking back at life with that 2020 hindsight. Free your mind's unchained design. Skate through the world, there's no one way to grind. Put your head up, even if you're fed up with all of it. Take all of that pain and unbottle it. And sing, heaven chase the rain away. Heaven chase the rain away. But you don't have to change, I say. Looking back, I wouldn't change a day. Growing up with no brothers, I had the PS2. Dreamcast it broke, but my dreams casted hope. I never had a sibling fight up in the night. They viewed sun different, cast me in a different light. But sunset on grind until the sunset. I confess, I like being alone. Introverted when they come test. Yo, remember that one time her face lit with brightness when she saw sunshine? Still super. Boss fights with King Koopa, and cats start with darkness, feel the claws of Queen Luna. Artemis with harder fist, the frame that's hard to miss. I blacked out for years, that's sure to leave the farmers pissed. I thought you got way too much heart for this. Step behind the stand and watch the entire market flip. Face breakers still tick like pacemakers in a pool dark as night. When a cool warriors fight, then there's me. And good God, then there's me. Then there's me. Good God, then there's me. Free your mind's unchained design. Skate through the world, there's no one way to grind. Put your head up, even if you're fed up with all of it. Take all of that pain and unbottle it. And sing, heaven chase the rain away. Heaven chase the rain away. But you don't have to change, I say. Looking back, I wouldn't change a day.
Still don't know. None of this feels right. This is one thread. Maybe that's just the only way to do it, is draw it as its own. Kinda don't like that, but I don't know what else to do about it. I'd keep it all just way, way inside the lines. It's like something like this.
You could take me to a special place. Tooth and nail labor, face it, canines be metal laced. Learn from your experience and never let a lesson waste. The circle never ends, goddamn, this depressing shape. Wounds fester under pressure, feel your necklace break. The contact with gravity, no neckties or nooses. My feet were made for running, not for rest time or juking. Watch the footwork, quarter circle, left, right, Hadouken. Alcohol with no X time for proof and triple that. Not a baller, riders dribble back, trip and splat. Face first, no wonder why my face hurts. It's killing you, I gotta ask, who is Kill Bill to you? Nostrils wide with the intake. Demigod walking all
I hate it. I hate it.
Wanna be my boo, but she descended
Hello, Adrian. Welcome to the stream. I'm having trouble drawing braided hair. But I'm running into a problem because I don't know if the sketches I did work out too well. I'm almost wondering, maybe doing... God, maybe I wasted the whole last stream doing this whole bit where I kind of have the hair kind of braid around like this, and it would have been better. I'm almost half tempted to just start with the circles again. Hold on, where were they? Here, 5 here. Beside my free mind is just white text. Cashing in my chips, Circuit City need a price check. And she's a devil in a white dress. Hang me in the sky, you cool bitch. Are you high? Hair and hands are difficult. I say that by experience. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, me too. Actually, hair is probably something I've dealt the least with, so this is... I'm kind of running up against a wall here. Yeah. I just wanna lay next to you till there's nothing here left but you. Let me fall, I just wanna feel the ground. Get involved. I just wanna stay next to you till there's nothing here left but you. Let me fall. What if I just wanna feel the ground. Get involved. Alright, what if I try this again? Instead of till there's nothing here left but you. Start with this here. Get involved. But like I have to include this. So like when I do this includes that. This. It's gonna be really messy. At least initially. I haven't even been able to complete one frame like this. I'm probably gonna have to start working on this off stream if I want to get anything done on it. There. There we go.
My penmanship slip sloppy as all hell. Both feet dangle from the top of the guardrail. Street fight stance, get up off of me, guard well. Lost on the road trying to find if a star fell. Heavy as barbell, his thoughts remained and dipped deep in construction. Life is a balancing act that I can't keep up, but I'm rolling with the punches by rolling a couple trees up. It slows me. The solution turns to problems. Mama told
Yo,
me to head out.
Hello, is that Nick Jam?
that is indeed Nick Jam.
It's Nick
Not
James.
I'm back.
Oh man, that whole stream got taken down.
Dude, I know. I suck.
You know, and it's funny, all the kinds of like things you could have taken that stream down for, and it was the music.
Yeah, Twitter wouldn't let me. They let me link it.
Yeah.
But they put like a content warning over it, and I wasn't sure why.
Probably because I'm on like a blacklist or something.
Maybe they don't usually do that. I'm wondering if maybe like. Maybe it's because I referred to you having a heart attack in the stream and then said watch it here. I was like, if I were a robot scanning over the contents of this tweet, maybe I would find this to be questionable.
Oh, I'm trying to figure something out with it. I might just post it on my Patreon and leave it there.
Do you have it downloaded?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say we want to make sure you at least have it in the original format. That way it can be preserved in some fashion. Because it would suck if it was just gone forever.
No, they didn't delete it. It's just blocked. Like it still exists in my videos. They just blocked it.
Okay, got it.
Man, it's been a while since we talked, man. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not great because I just did my like taxes, but and I hate doing those. But I'm done now, so I'm happy about that. Also, is this the witch drawing?
Yes, it is. I'm trying to figure out braided hair, and boy, let me tell you, is it giving me a hard time.
Understandable. Yeah, no, I completely don't understand how braided hair does that.
Like, okay, let me show you something. Because like I was trying to understand it, so I took this picture here and I pasted it as like a regular layer.
Yeah.
Am I still streaming? On Discord?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. And so I drew over it to get like, okay, what is it shaped like? And my best conclusion was something like these onion shapes here, or these like heart shapes.
Yeah, heart's probably a decent way to describe it.
And every time I tried replicating that, and I think the problem is, it might just be that this kind of twisting shape I made here to help me try and understand it last stream is just fucking with my ability to actually understand the shape that they actually need to be at in order to... Like, I'm just having a hard time with this. I don't know.
Well, so you know what? It might be better to start from. Maybe
that?
try starting from like the heart and drawing up from there, because the heart comes to a point pretty naturally, and you can have that
you mean
kind
this
of
part here?
Yeah, like at the end of it.
That's where I started.
So I can't like draw on your screen or anything. Let me like go back to the heart. I'm gonna like take a screenshot of it and then draw over it in MS Paint just to crudely show you what I'm like thinking here.
Okay.
Actually, wait, it looks like you're already kind of doing it.
Yeah.
So you have the green lines kind of overlapping each other in like a Y.
I'm building up what the bottoms of them all should look like first.
Yeah. No, I think that's fine.
And I'm hoping this will work out, but it's... Like, I'm just gonna have to see, because they're all coming out kind of weird and misshapen, and that could just be the result of how weird and misshapen the overall shape is.
Well, I was gonna say, like, the key thing about it is you have to remember that they're kind of, like, going into the one before it. It doesn't come to, like, a point between them. It's like two separate little pieces that kind of go into each other, seemingly infinitely. If that makes sense.
I'm not sure which part you're referring to.
It's tricky to describe. Can you pull up the picture again?
Here's the thing: is I don't think it's actually helpful to conceptualize this as what it actually is, which is it's basically two ropes wrapping around each other.
Kinda, yeah.
Because really, what this is more, as your eye sees it, is shapes connecting to one another.
Yeah, but I would say it's still important to understand the kind of intertwining aspect of it, because otherwise, like, some of these come to really thin sort of junctions between the two braids.
Well,
And
yeah,
I worried
that
it
is a
looked
thing. It's like the top, like a lot of these I'm stopping when they end up like, oh, that's just like really thin coming out of the bottom of it because that just looks wrong. Like they got to be pushed up right against each other.
Well, so I think you've got kind of the answer to it here, because where you just drew that line, right?
Yeah.
That could sort of taper in to meet that blue edge you have up there. Yeah, and that would sort of become the. So if you were to draw a line between that that green point there, it's really hard when I can't like draw on this.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We use Slack in my work, so I can just like get out a pencil and draw all over someone's screen, and it's delightful. I love that, and I'm like realizing how crippling it is now that I can't do it in Discord. I'm pretty sure there's like no way to. Yeah, there isn't.
But
yeah,
it's not business software. It's
gaming software.
That's right. It's hardcore epic gamer software.
We are hardcore gamers.
Hey gamers.
What if the Arby's guy showed up at your house and said, "Hey gamers"?
What if the Arby's guy and the Burger King guy got into a fight?
What if the Arby's guy tried to kiss you?
Oh, dude. That'd be like so cool and epic.
I would cringe, but with delight.
I would cringe with joy.
I would squee.
Oh. Oh, you're bringing back the ancient evils.
Do not invoke the ancient language.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I think the green lines you're doing will work out, because I think now that I see what you're doing with them, or at least I think I see what you're doing with them, it's about what I was going to describe.
Except now I'm getting to this point where everything's...
It's all kind of jumbled now.
I'm just gonna change the color so I can see the difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would like do one color and do another in the other color. I keep saying I want to do this, but I have yet to actually do it. I really want to write up a like a blog post or make up a video or something describing my clown drawing process for Clown World, because I think it would be really interesting for people to see kind of how they start out, because they are really just colored blobs.
Your clown sprites are really good.
Dude, I'm glad you say that. I really want to show them to more people. I put up an update this week saying it's been a while since the last Clown World update, and it's probably still going to be a bit, because I want to make sure the next one and any subsequent ones are a little cleaner and in a more easily digestible format than the others I've done so far, just because I think it could do well for kind of making it easier for people to, I guess, really see it in the context it's supposed to be in, instead of it just being kind of a picture. And also, I want to see if I can increase the engagement on it, because what I'm thinking of doing with it, I think, would be more accessible to someone who doesn't know what I do or care what I do, for them to kind of see it for the first time, perhaps get interested.
You know what the problem I'm running into is that the size I actually need to make the braids at in order to complete them correctly is way larger than I anticipated, just because of the way I drew them. And I maybe like them to be smaller, but who knows, maybe it'd be fine like this.
I mean, it could still be smaller. You would just have to kind of take what you're doing here and like bring it in on both sides.
Well, the thing that makes this extra complicated is then I gotta make this work animated.
Yeah, that'll always add complication to things.
It's like this here. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't mind them. And especially, it kind of makes it make more sense for how big this end is here at the end.
It kind of more naturally tapers into that heart shape.
Right.
I like it. I like it. He grapes the kids.
Oh. I like him.
Noah's great. What's this character's name? He's the grapist. Do you hear yourself? What?
He grapes them in the mouth.
Why does he tie them to the radiator? That's where he grapes them. What aren't you getting about this?
Oh man, no, these kids, they're not gonna understand that.
Go ahead, cancel me.
They're not gonna understand my comedy.
Go ahead and cancel me. It won't make your father come back. Just like a survival documentary thing where it's like day 1635. Dad still hasn't returned with the milk.
Should make like a show kind of similar to like what early reality TV was, like Survivor, or was it Survivor? What was the show where people would like kick each other off the island?
That's Survivor, yeah.
Yeah, Survivor. Except it's like, or like Big Brother. Everyone's living in a house, but instead of like getting voted off, it's just like you've been canceled.
You just get shot. I kind of like the idea of them reading.
Oh, jeez Louise, excuse me.
That sounded like an angry dog barking.
I've got the worst. I've got the worst sneezes.
I've known some people with some pretty horrible sneezes. Mine aren't that bad. What's like the worst thing with
Well, lucky you, huh?
Well, I was gonna say there's a catch to that though. Mine aren't that bad normally, but sometimes when I sneeze, it causes me to get really violent hiccups. And that's when it's the fucking worst, because I'll just be sitting there for like 10 minutes trying to stop hiccuping, and it'll make me start coughing, and then I hiccup again, and then I'll start like sneezing. Like, it all starts happening at once, and it's chaos.
Oh
it's
my god.
Chaos.
For me, the worst is when I sneeze, and then my entire body hurts.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fucking the worst.
Okay, actually, you know what? There is a worse thing that I just remembered too that I forgot even happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll sneeze, and like, you know how when you sneeze, your body kind of like forces air up and it comes out your nose?
Yeah.
Sometimes for whatever reason, the air just fucks up and comes out, like goes up into my mouth instead, and I just have this really painful like thing where air just like flies into my mouth.
Ugh.
It's not like boogers go in there or anything, but it's like just the forced blast of air like goes into my mouth and just hurts me.
Well,
I don't know why my body does it. I did it like one time in college, and now it's just on the table from that point where my body's just like, yep, that can happen sometimes.
Fucking for me, I hate sneezing in any capacity because it always wants to go through my nose, and when it does that, it's always like as bad and as mucusy as possible. It's the most embarrassing shit. Fucking.
I have a really embarrassing sneeze story that's like far enough in the past that I'd be willing to tell it on the stream, but it is very gross.
Okay, I'm ears. I'm all the ears.
Alright.
I'm literally ears.
It changes VTuber avatar into a pair of ears. I have become ears, destroyer of sound.
So let me real quick take this opportunity to see if anyone's felt the need to send me a coffee in case, just because I'll try to keep my streams open to doing sketches.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I actually wasn't sure if you were continuing that beyond the April Fool's thing, but I kind of like it. It's a nice little.
I had that open before for some other streams, but I didn't always keep up with it. But no one ever sent me any, so it didn't matter.
It's a fun interruption type thing.
Yeah.
Where like someone does it, and it's like, oh, we can take kind of a little second to do
break.
this now. Oh yeah, coffee break.
There we go.
I like that.
All right, so your gross ass sneezing story.
Yes. So, a little context for the viewers. I was a singing boy growing up. I did a lot of singing. I was in a lot of choirs. I was in like a band for about 5 minutes. And in one of those choirs, so I was in this choir where you had like an assigned female partner. There was choreography, and you would have like a partner who did the choreography.
I only had like an assigned female partner in real life.
So you were assigned like a female partner, and it was basically you had like duet choreography where you do. And one of the songs, we had these like colorful scarf things and we would pull out halfway through and start like twirling around in the air and flinging them around, and it was a fun thing. I think we even threw them at one point. And the men were wearing like, I say men, but we were in like middle school, but the men were wearing like dress pants and a nice shirt, and the women were wearing dresses. And since the women were wearing dresses, they didn't have pockets. So for the scarf thing, we would have one scarf for us, and we would carry the ladies' scarf as well in the other pocket. So I had one in one pocket, one in the other. So we're up doing the set. We're earlier in it, so it's not like the point where I need to get those out yet. And just in the middle of like a nice, slower, quieter song, I fucking have the most insane sneeze of my life. Like a just ginormous glob of snot goes down onto my shirt, and I'm on stage singing. So I like very quickly scoop it into my hand, and I am holding just a disgusting glob of snot in my hand. And I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. It's just in my hand. I don't think anyone around me's noticed. I don't know if anyone in the audience noticed, but I'm just holding a big mucusy booger. So, I mean, this thing is at least like 1.5 inches in length. And it's fairly thick. Like, I don't know how to describe this. So I'm holding this fucking slug in my hand, right? And I'm like, I have to do something with this to get it out of my hand and make it that I can't wipe it on myself. I can't wipe it on my neighbor. So what do? I guess the only option is to put it in my pocket, right? But then I remember, I can't put it in my pocket. The scarf is in there.
I thought you were going to say you were just going to wipe it off on the scarf.
No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that to the nice lady they paired me with.
Well, I thought maybe you'd do it absent-mindedly.
No, I remembered. So I'm sitting there like paralyzed. I don't know what to do. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to be as subtle about this as possible. We're somewhat staggered in the way we're standing. Mm-hmm. So there's a person kind of in front of me. So you can see my upper half, but not so much my lower half.
Oh, this is the worst.
I sneak it's in my right hand. I'm kind of cupping it like as I'm telling the story because I'm reliving like the motions I took.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're singing, I'm like slowly trying to be discreet about it, reaching my left hand into my right pocket to pull out the scarf. And I'm balling it up in my hand and then moving it across my body into my left pocket. So both scarves are in the left pocket now.
Right.
I then take the nasty booger and like wipe it inside my right pocket. And that gets me through the performance. We're good there. But then I forget to tell my mom about it. And she was doing laundry. I was in middle school. She was doing the laundry for me at the time. So she asked me.
You're killing me here, Nick.
This is the grossest part. She says, "Hey Nick, did a chocolate bar melt in your pocket?" The fucking disgusting snot slug became like a brown stain in the pocket. It was fucking horrifying. And I had to explain it to her. I was like, okay, so the good thing is, because she was watching me the whole time, I'm like, so you didn't notice it? And she was like, no. And then I like recounted the whole story to her. And I was kind of glad, because whenever I was in those choir performances, my mom's eyes would be on me like the whole time. So if she didn't see me do this, then I'm hoping really, that no one else did. Which I would consider a success. Still very gross, but a success nonetheless.
Gross success.
Gross success. That's like German, because gross is like big.
Mm.
You are a gross success.
A disgusting, foul success.
You're a disgusting, smarmy, ugly, fat success.
Heinous, ugly. Did we say ugly? Did we say stupid yet?
Did I say fat? Because you're fat too. Did I say ugly? Because gotta make sure we hit that one.
Roast beef, pizza.
Some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza.
No. I just mean what you had this morning.
Some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza.
That's such a good bit.
That's a good episode in general. That's the stink breath one.
Yeah.
Where he thinks he's ugly. I hope my horrible ugliness doesn't detract from your enjoyment of this film.
Not at all, boy. He just went along with it. He's like, yeah, I guess he's ugly.
Yeah, like he hears someone say like, dude, I'm like real fucking ugly. Please try to enjoy the movie regardless. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna.
Listen, don't worry, I'm not offended by your ugliness.
I like how throughout that whole episode, no one goes, Jesus Christ, your breath fucking stinks.
Well, they
Like,
all
they
just die immediately.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't even like. Some of them run, but some of them just flat out die.
How many people has SpongeBob killed? I wonder if you actually tally up the kill count.
That would be a great YouTube video. Does that already exist?
I wonder.
Well, actually, we could even expand it. How many people have died?
How many characters have killed someone else in SpongeBob?
I'm specifically interested in death, but we could also do like murders. Excuse me.
I mean, I think one of the most fucked up things to think about is that one time SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs thought that they actually killed a man.
And they tried to hide the body.
They tried to cover it up.
And the fucking police showed up. That's some Breaking Bad shit, like having the police just down on their neck the whole time.
Like, the fact that they tried to cover up a murder, even though a murder didn't actually happen, says a lot.
Yeah, that their first instinct was like, we gotta hide the body, dude.
Listen, we gotta cover this up, dude. This is bad.
No.
SpongeBob, me boy, I can't go back to prison.
SpongeBob, me boy, I can't go back to prison. Not after last time. I think I turned Irish at the end.
I feel like that's like something where it would cut to like realistic footage of a crab or something.
A crab getting smashed with a hammer.
Yeah. Just literal videos of crabs dying.
Videos of like crabs dying make me a little bit sad, but they really shouldn't because I've like eaten many a crab in my life. Like I've like torn crabs apart. So it shouldn't like weird me out as much as it does, but it is kind of like sad seeing
Listen,
it.
just think of them as like weird sea spiders, and it's good.
That's actually Oh, we have Chris.
Hey, Chris. Why are you
okay? Like, take a look at I think you got it configured. Oh, actually, no, Chris. It's still showing your old guy.
Well, no, I know because I need to find out how to click the background.
Okay. If you send me the image, I'll do it for you.
Well, anyway, I scaled you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Chris, are you sick?
My voice is just a little bit shot.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I'd say sick. He has like a sore throat. So if you have any like, and if anyone in the audience as well has any fun deep voice things for Chris say, tonight is, or to make Chris say, tonight is the night.
This is the opportunity.
I hope Discord doesn't drop everything I say.
I'm hearing you so far.
Damn, it is really making your voice low.
If I try to like go a little deeper, otherwise I hurt my voice.
I liked your Sam Elliott earlier though; it was really good. We were having him say bits of Ram Ranch in a Sam Elliott voice. Chris, could you say 18 naked cowboys in the shower?
You want me to say that?
Please.
Okay. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Thank you. Very much appreciated.
Chris, you are.
It doesn't really sound quite like Sam Elliott, but
it's still good.
It's pretty bassy.
It's pretty based.
It's pretty based.
Ram Ranch is pretty based.
Ram
Ranch is really based.
This is the truth.
Nick, you were gonna say something? I forget what.
Fuck, was I? What was I gonna say?
Oh man, I think I fucked this up.
I already told the gross booger story. I don't know what else there is. Oh, I think I remember what I was talking about. Chris.
Maybe if I drew like slightly offset.
I have a new
diamonds.
picture.
Yeah, Chris has a fun little surprise for the audience.
Boy.
Chris, if you
I can stop using other people's drawings.
He wanted to have his own kind of unique thing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, Chris, if you send me on Discord just the 2 drawings you have, I can clip out the backgrounds for you.
Thanks.
Should be pretty quick.
Where are Here you are.
Let me open up Git so I can actually use something to cut out the backgrounds.
18 naked cowboys at the showers at Ram Ranch.
Oh yeah, brother! 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
You know,
Cocks throbbing hard.
You know, Hulk Hogan's dating like a Scientologist now.
Is that what you wanted, or should I have sent the file names or something?
No, that's good. That's good.
By the way, in the same way that like weeks ago my fixation was Deltarune, now it's Scientology.
It kind of seems like it.
I've been just watching a ton of Scientology videos, and it's all very fascinating.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. The kind of things that go on with Scientology.
I like how they talked about it on South Park, and like they had to specifically say in the episode that this was real stuff.
This is actually what Scientologists believe.
So yes, they wouldn't think that it was a South Park gag.
Yeah, like this is a real. This exists.
Like it's that ridiculous.
Yeah, because that was like a magical era for Scientology, because that was when like Scientology stuff started getting leaked on the internet.
Yeah.
So
and
everyone
it wasn't
was
like
learning.
as known of a thing yet.
Scientology was known about, but it was known about as like that thing that everyone would get annoyed by, that in like liberal or like San Francisco, or not even just strictly liberal, but like in certain areas, just like bigger areas, they'd be those guys that would kind of be sitting around. They're like, "Hey, do you want to take a fun free test?" And like no one ever wanted to do it. They were like annoying.
Yeah.
They were kind of looked at like Mormons.
That is like kind of a. They're both like kind of new age resolution or resolutions, new age religions, kind of, aren't they?
New Year's resolution.
They're kind of both New Year's resolutions.
I don't like the way these are turning out.
Chris, do you want me to keep the white in between your hair, or should I like get rid of that too?
I have spent an entire stream managing to draw nothing.
All right, let me get the other picture in here. And I think you're doing pretty good with this so far.
I'm starting over. I'm figuring this out.
Okay.
I met a girl, she worked at McDonald's, always drinking Jack in a purse as a bottle when she just wanted to be a fucking nurse or a doctor.
All right, let me line up our two guys here.
Listen, apart from getting the life stuck, she started stripping at parties, tips for the tight butt. Jeez, she can make a head turn twice.
I think you're gonna like Chris's character. Like,
oh boy. Does he have his own original character? Is he gonna be a furry now?
He made his OC. Yeah, it's a beautiful wintry.
It's a stupid little like cartoon rendition of me.
You know, genuinely, I think you'll like it. I enjoy Chris's.
It took me like 10 minutes in MS Paint.
Nice.
The correct way to do things.
Well, you know, we had a really beloved streamer recently who passed away, but he did MS Paint stuff.
Ah, dude. Is it too soon to talk about him?
He was a good kid.
Well, Dove brought it up earlier on stream when he was here.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. The tragic loss yesterday was
we're all.
Are you laughing?
We're all still reeling over it.
Yeah, except for Nick apparently.
Everyone grieves in their own way.
Yeah, I was pooping when I found out. That's funny in and of itself.
I don't see the funny of with the death of a loved one.
But where's the fun?
You don't have to.
I don't see anything funny about that.
How can anyone find that funny?
The death of a beloved character.
The death of a beautiful character.
A beloved, beautiful character.
I feel like there should be a book called The Death of a Beautiful Character. Like the death of a salesman or something. It's just the death of a beautiful character. Do you want me to crop this down, Chris, so it like actually just goes to the edges of the character?
What you mean?
Like trim the white space off the edges, so it's just the same size of the character. It doesn't have like a bunch of space around the edge.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just wanted like a little white space in the background. Take it out.
No, yeah, I just mean like change the image size, like get it down to the same size of the character.
You know what it is? I might have to do the shape I'm doing here, but I need to do it like twice. So like almost like interweaving with it, like an offset. Hold on, figure this out.
For some reason, I feel like it didn't actually remove the background from those.
Oh, hopefully it should just show up.
No, hold on. Let me.
Without that white space.
Hold on. Let me try something, Chris. Don't post those yet, because it's probably gonna still have the background.
Okay, I'll leave them alone.
Yeah. I'm gonna try actually fully exporting them, and then I'll send the files over. It should still send them as just images in Discord, but hopefully they'll have the background. Alright, and give me my files. There we go. Yeah, that looks right. Hold on. Let me drop them in the chat. There we go.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Did it crop? Okay, no, it didn't. I thought for a second it cropped out your hair, but it's just how it's showing up in the message. It has the full thing in the image. These are great, Chris.
Thanks.
I like your funny little character.
I'm losing my mind.
Alright, Lake, and just know Chris is probably going to be changing the thing soon.
Yeah,
so
it'll...
it might change the size
warning.
of his character on screen. I'm not sure how the two images compare.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. He might get really giant or really small.
Hopefully not too big.
I'm just excitedly watching the live stream now to see what happens.
Yeah, give me a second.
You still got the... You actually... The watch where you're going, you fool guy. I didn't realize how like decently accurate of a representation that was.
Yeah.
But looking at your avatar, it actually is like fairly similar.
Yeah, if I didn't have a beard.
Yeah. Watch where you're going, you fool.
I like that character so much.
He's a funny little character.
Okay, let's see.
I'm almost tempted to just redraw it. Just redraw all of this.
Is it gonna show as soon as I put it in or when I hit save?
When you hit save, I think.
Probably when you hit save. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, I didn't do it yet.
Okay. I'm just staring at the live stream, so there'll probably be a delay before I can even see it. But Lakin should see it right away when it's saved and updated in there.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
And feast your eyes.
Alright, I'm waiting for it now.
Did it show?
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! There he is!
I love
pretty
him!
good. It's a pretty good size, too.
It is, yeah, it actually worked out pretty
it
well.
It fits pretty well.
It's a fun little character.
I love him.
So good, I love it.
I love that when he's done talking, he just looks over at Nick.
Yeah, he's waiting for a reply, and he's like, "Blah." I like that he's like spitting everywhere.
I hope that's not too distracting.
Eyes bulging, spittle
it's
flying.
We'll get used to it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it'll be like distracting or anything. My guy tips his fedora every time.
Hey, hold on, I'm just
That's a little more subtle, I think.
I'm just fucking starting over. Alright, we're starting with the circles again. Going back to the past. Samurai Jack.
To play the shitty games that suck ass.
We're gonna take you to Samurai Jack.
We're gonna take you in the ass.
Because here, I think as there's circles, they're not setting up the same kind of like expectation that the woven shape kind of was. So it should let me work with that better, I think.
Like, can you just put the, well, I don't know if you did it. I don't even know who said it first, but now I've got the Angry Video Game Nerd song in my head.
You know what? I gotta show you guys a fucking Angry Video Game Nerd related song.
Oh.
What do you mean? Which one?
Hold on. I don't know how to go about this in a way that you guys can see it and then stream can hear it.
Oh, that's a good. Add it to your add it to your stream playlist, and then whenever it comes up,
I would need to like download it and restart the program.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I've got the stream muted, so I don't know if I'd be able to. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, he would have to just like do it through Discord somehow.
Do
you want us?
All right, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna send you guys the link to it. Go ahead and listen to it at your own leisure.
Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe if you'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in your ear.
Alright. I'm just gonna throw it in general. There you go.
Genital chat.
Yeah, in the genital chat.
Balls on the dick! Alright, here, let's check it out.
Go ahead, listen to it.
Let's check out Balls on the Dick.
Here, fuck.
It's like an AI voice?
No, it's not. That's his voice. Here, I'm just gonna play it on stream so everyone can. I'm gonna shut down my music player.
So that's him saying this.
Here, I'm just gonna play it on stream while I'm drawing here so you guys can hear it.
Something cruel to me.
And we'll just listen to it on our
school. But something very unfortunate happened on my last day. And the first years of my life were spent in agonizing fear of the ghastly foreigners, being my xenophobia.
What?
I had good behavior at the special ed school for 7.5 years. I collapse on the floor and scream. Time runs out.
What is this? He's reading someone's other thing, right?
No, he's reading his own thing. This is him. This is from him reading his own audiobook.
Did he go to a special ed school?
Yes.
It's an autobiography.
This is an autobiography. This is his voice reading it for the audiobook.
Special ed school was that it had no girls. I figured it would really help my xenophobia to be in a classroom with girls around.
I think that's
where the balls on the dick.
The whole ride to school. When I got there, I reacted in a very impulsive way. I chopped off my balls. I chopped off my dick. When Howard Scott Warshaw arrived, he would stand outside and stare through my window right at me.
What is this?
Into the room, his balls coming closer.
Balls on the dick.
And pray he'd go away. I'd hear him whisper, "Where are the balls on the dick?" Mom, I'm fine. Leave me alone. Mom tells me my true personality was actually born, kept all these decades in a box. The fact remains, it's
he
the
honked his
event
dick
from my life that I can still remember. It was magical. It came at a time when I felt
where the
like
balls on the
myself.
dick?
Pretty common. They gave me Ritalin for a short time. It might have helped somewhat, but my xenophobia didn't improve.
Xenophobia.
Full circle. There's a guy who compulsively honked his dick. He put his dick to his nose and make a honking sound all day long. Pretty common. I told him I already made 70 films at home. He replied, "Where the balls on the
Have him say he was diagnosed with xenophobia, and I think that's a great thing.
Where the balls on the dick?" He replied,
Balls on the dick.
Xenophobia. I was diagnosed with xenophobia, the fear or prejudice against foreigners. I think that's a great thing. They said something cruel to me. They said, "Where the balls on the dick?"
Someone made the point that the song gets funnier every time you listen to it because you realize that it's like the universe has this cruel joke that's playing on this autistic child.
It's like a like.
See, I haven't even been able to
like
gather like a
parody
story out
of,
of this because I've been laughing through like half of it.
He's just trying to go about life, and everyone just keeps saying "We're the balls on the dick" to him. Like unprovoked, they just say it. It's like an in-joke that he's not in on.
Yeah.
That's not
Just
the
like a parody.
No,
like
that's not the
like
real
a-
story. That's kind of the narrative the song's weaving here.
Where the balls on the dick?
That being said, oh shit. The real story is he went to a special ed school, and so he didn't have like.
I'm fine. Leave me alone.
I think he had like emotional issues more than he had like mental issues. But he wasn't. No, I'm gonna do this the other way from this one. I'm gonna start here. But because he went to a special ed school, he would ride on the short bus, and on the short bus you have like handlers, right? There are people who, make sure that their whole job is to make sure that they have all the children accounted for, and they get in a lot of trouble if there's any child that's not accounted for.
Right.
So I think the way I heard it told is the story goes he was he got off at a stop he wasn't supposed to one day, and that caused an issue where they almost lost their jobs because he wasn't where he was supposed to be, and so they had a miscount of the children. And so the next day they were like giving him some shit. What happened was he was supposed to get off at that stop, and he had permission from the school and everything. His mom wrote them a note that he gave to them. But they didn't tell the handlers, so the handlers were panicking because they had a miscount of children.
Okay.
So the next day, the two handlers are like standing around on the bus, and they just go. They're talking to each other, and they just go, "Nobody tells us anything. We're the bottom of the totem pole. We're the balls on the dick." And this caused such like a high emotional reaction for him that when he went to school that day, he broke a window.
Wait, really?
Yes.
From them saying "we're the balls on the dick"?
Yes, he had like a severe emotional reaction to that for some reason. That's
an interesting. Like, I almost don't want to laugh at that because it seems like he was going through some real shit. But it's like I'm very confused.
Well, those two guys lost their job though because they said that.
Yeah, that's probably not a thing you'd want to say in front of a bunch of children.
Anyway, that being said, it was like the only trouble he had ever gotten into while he was at the special ed school.
Right.
And so his teacher, it was like his last day there too.
Yeah.
And so his teacher had to like console him. He was like really distraught.
Yeah.
And those two guys got in trouble. It was a horrible thing. But like, so apparently the AVGN's fan base now has a fan base that's kind of like the Opie and Anthony fan base, where they mostly are like ironically watching it to like make fun of the old, like Mike Matei and James Rolfe.
Oh yeah.
There's like some weirder stuff too, because like fucking Mike Matei is like apparently online he's really proud of his huge cock, and he goes around talking about it all the time, and he'll show it to you if you ask him.
That's weird.
It's odd.
And well, here's the other weird thing I learned is apparently he did most of the writing for the Angry Video Game Nerd. The guy who
How
wrote
did he not manage to write like a funny Inspector Gadget episode for himself? Though?
for himself, right? He wrote the worst episode for himself.
That's so crazy, yeah. Because that's what I'm thinking immediately. Is he wrote a really shit episode for himself? How did he make so many good ones for the nerd? Did he just not know how to write for himself? Did he not know
Maybe he
what
does,
character
yeah.
he was
Yeah,
yet?
maybe he just knew how to write.
Maybe he's
this-
better at working with the nerd character.
Yeah, it might be. It's just really baffling. 'Cause he did such a good job. If that was really all him, he was great at it.
He needs to make shirts of the Inspector Gadget thing.
Also, I gotta say,
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree with like fucking Uniplace says it too. Like people would eat those things up.
yeah, if they made merch of that, people would buy
The
it.
brown brick.
I would probably own brown
Absolutely.
brick.
At this point, it's just funny.
Like, you gotta say, like, there's something that is kind of great about the Angry Video Game Nerd, that even when they make, like, a bad joke, it's still memeable in its own right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something about just their videos are very memeable. Like they just
Yeah.
You can just make things with them. They're funny.
His old ones are just like they're gold though. At this point.
Oh yeah, no, I
So
I love
good.
AVGN. It sucks that people are like getting into it just to make fun of him. Because the dude doesn't deserve to be like a lol cow or anything.
No, yeah,
I don't think
he's an alright guy.
Doesn't ask for that.
I don't think they're necessarily at, like, that level. It's more like a bystander watching, just kind of, oh, look at, like, just whenever they do like some goofy shit, like, they kind of make fun of that.
I guess, but it seems like, those kinds of videos, I'd rather be laughing with the person than at it. It's clear they're not really like this.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I made fun of, like, Doug Walker for being the nostalgia critic. Like, at the end of the day, he was just playing a character on the internet.
Apparently, the actual
I
guy
don't
is
think-
pretty down to earth.
I don't think you could make fun of, like, Doug Walker for being the nostalgia critic, because I think he takes a lot of pride in what he did there, and he had, like, one of the biggest internet shows ever, so
Yeah.
there's still something to that.
Well, I say I think he's had like a few shit takes in videos, but one of the few things that like one of the few things that like the Amazing Atheist has said over the years that I still agree with to this day was he was asked about someone he was friends with on the internet being inconsistent on an issue. And it was like a thing from 2 years ago and a thing from like a month before. And he was like, yeah, you try speaking fucking 24/7 on the internet and being consistent with everything you ever say. Like, I think he's still a trustworthy intellectual. And I think that's a decent sentiment, at least, is like, acknowledge when you've, been inconsistent about something, but it's not the end of the world if you're on the internet all the time and changing.
No,
over
yeah,
there.
because nobody's gonna be perfect.
You say a lot of shit all the time, and it's like you don't really think through all of it. You're just some of it's just like a bridge to get from one conversation to the next.
Yeah, and with like Nostalgia Critic, for example, sometimes he might just make like a half-baked comment on a review, or he didn't have full context for something. Whatever the case is, that's okay. That happens.
It also turns
As long
out
as
that
the whole
like
channel is half-baked.
I'm not sure I talked about this with you guys. It also turns out like a lot of the stuff that came out in that Channel Awesome leaked document, like most of it was just made up because a lot of the people were kind of butthurt over the fact that Doug Walker deciding that he was done being the nostalgia critic that one time, and so publicly announcing without telling them that he was giving up the nostalgia critic fucked up their careers, because the only reason people ever actually really saw them was because they wanted to watch Doug Walker.
That's fair. I can see where they'd be upset about that.
Yeah,
Still
but then to go to the degree where you're like making shit up and
yeah. That would be where it's unacceptable.
there's like, it's like one of those things where it's like there's some real stuff but it's mixed in with like a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. That's the worst kind too, because you have to untangle it.
You can more or less figure any of like the more outrageous stuff that was said, anything about like weird and any kind of like weird sexual misconduct probably wasn't true.
I was gonna say anything about JonTron coming on Susie's face. That's still one of the funniest rumors to me that one became a thing.
I remember looking up the fucking pictures of it, and it's like clearly photoshopped.
Dude, isn't she like smiling in one of them?
The
like,
only
is this
thing
supposed to be a thing she wasn't happy about, and one of them's her smiling.
the only thing I can think of that's like the one like thing where something like actually came out that she didn't want people to see was that she didn't think about what she was recording when she recorded her like using a bath bomb, and so you could
I know which one you're talking about.
vaguely see her naked in the reflection of like a faucet.
It's not very vague. It's pretty clear.
Well, you could see her naked in the reflection of it. If I remember it, the way I remembered it is like just because the shape of the faucet it stretched the image around a bunch.
Well, it was specifically just that you could see that she was naked. Like you could see her naked body in the reflection because she took it at an angle where you could just it's reflective.
Right. It's not what my point is. It's not like anything you could do anything with.
Yeah, no, like you wouldn't have that as like, look, I've got nudes here, bro. But it's like it's an embarrassing fuck up.
But like that was a fuck up on her end.
Yeah, that was she screwed up by accident. It happens.
And just hearing Julian and Ding Dong talk about what it was like working in those offices and everything.
Is there like a good video to watch on that stuff? Because I want to know what happened, but every time I hear when Ding Dong talked about it on his streams before he quit streaming, he said there's a lot of people that just flat out lie in their videos. So I want to make sure I would be watching something that has not lies in it.
Yeah, the only things I watched were their streams talking about it. So
Okay.
I've only got their perspective on it. But
that's probably the best way to go.
Just the way, if things are really as they sound with, I don't like these. I keep doing these braids, but they end up like these bulbous. I'm not getting the heart shape I want.
There's some cool caterpillars you're drawing there.
It's kind of what they're ending up like.
I was just kidding there. I can see what you're trying to do with it.
I don't know. I kind of like the way they're turning out now. They're a little more bunched together. I think maybe they're too beside each other. Like the well, no, actually, they look. I don't know. I actually kind of think they look fine because now that I'm seeing where they're like going into a point.
Right. No, it's not that it doesn't convey a braid. It's that it's not the kind of braid I want it to look like. Like it's too.
Do you need more reference images, maybe?
They're too round. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with these. But none of these are ending up right.
Just look up a noose and draw it like that.
I'm gonna undo a couple of these and start over with them. What was I talking about? Okay.
Walker.
You see this top one here? This is kind of what I'm mostly.
Walker.
Yeah, that top one there. Like you're talking right towards the end of the thing.
Right.
I think I do like that one the most out of all the ones on screen. Yeah. I think it's a little tighter. These other ones kind of get longer.
I think I'll almost have to do half-step braids if I want them that tight. Or
maybe
I'll have one in the middle here. That's gonna get weird to draw though.
Well, I was gonna say, do you need to decouple it from the balls you drew previously? Or would that be a really big thing at this point to do? Because the balls are kind of the basis by which it was going to be animated, right?
Yeah.
So it might be a little hard to do that at this point.
Yeah, they're still taking on too much of the ball shape. I think the only thing I can figure to do is to just make them bigger. And so it'll widen them out, and you'll get more of that bunched upness.
Real quick, on the AVGN song, I didn't think they were saying "we're the balls on the dick." I thought they were saying "wear the balls on the dick." I thought the implication was there's a dick somewhere that doesn't have balls on it, and they're asking "Hey, where are the balls on the dick?"
No, it's we're the balls on the dick. We're the bottom of the totem pole.
We're the balls on the dick.
Yeah, I think I just have to widen them out like that. It's still, what it's still missing is that this needs to go up higher like this. So I think whenever I make
yeah, you know what? That makes perfect sense because the other one needs to be going under it.
Because that's what gives it the form. That's what makes it less 2D.
Well, and the one to the right of it is clearly going under it and becoming that one on the left. So having
Right.
it be a little bit thicker, like going out a little bit more than that other line, kind of helps to showcase that.
Yeah, great. Feels like a bit of a waste, but I might just call the stream here, just because it's Sunday, you know. If it were a Saturday, I'd keep going.
That's
but
understandable.
I think I've kind of figured out what I'm doing with this now, so I might see some progress on this next time.
That's cool. I'm
Just,
glad I could make it.
Just to make
Hopefully,
this really easy on the eyes.
Hopefully, by the next time my voice isn't shit.
Shit.
So I think what I'll do is next stream I'll probably work on this a bit, maybe the day before, so I got a bit more progress to start with.
Okay.
And then I think next stream I'll do Saturday, so I'll work on this on like Friday.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I'm gonna head on out, everybody. Thank you for dropping in, even after the horrendous stream I did yesterday.
That was funny. What are you talking about?
I worry that a lot of people came in not realizing it was April Fool's and being like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's the idea, though.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's just how it goes.
They realize what day it is.
You'd think.
I don't know. Yeah, people have been fooled by like April Fool's shit before.
Well, you know what? Let me real quick just before I leave. Let me check coffee one more time. It doesn't look like anything new, so I'm pretty comfortable heading out. Thank you all for coming to my stream tonight, and I will see you all probably Saturday. I'm gonna aim for. I will see you all. I'll see you all next week. Say bye, everybody, and subscribe to my Patreon. Give me your money.
Give Lakin your money.
Give me your money. Give me your fucking money.
Give him your money, or Kaken gets it.
Well, he's already dead.
He gets it again. Harder.
Give him your money so we can revive our favor.
Chris, I do love your little guy. It's so you.
I did think it looked a little bit like me.
Well, not just that it looks like you, like just the style of it. It's just like your sense of humor and everything.
I'm really good at I'm good at drawing those silly looking little drawings.
He's a funny little guy. He's a funny little kid.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a cool little dude. He's a fine lad.
Good night, everyone.
Fine, bro.
See you next week.